Did Justin Gaethje really get suspended? After his insane fight with Michael Chandler last week at UFC 268, Justin truly deserves a shot at the lightweight UFC belt. But first, we'll have to see who wins in the match between Dustin Poirier and Oliveira. In the meantime, let's go over some facts you probably didn't know about Justin Gaethje and find out what he did to get himself suspended. But first, make sure to drop a comment saying I subscribed and I'll personally reply back to you. Number 13. What is he worth? Before stepping into the cash-rich UFC, Gaethje fought in the WSOF. According to Sports Daily, Gaethje earned a substantial payday in his last 3 fights at the promotion. Keeping in mind he was already a big name in MMA, hence his first payday at the UFC was his career best of $302,500. That record was broken when Gaethje accepted the short-notice fight against Tony Ferguson and pocketed $480,000. Apart from contractual pay, Gaethje has earned Fight of the Night 5 times and Performance of the Night 4 times. It seems like Gaethje's narrative has changed now. Now the motive seems legacy over money. After beating Ferguson, he reportedly chose to wait for Khabib Nurmagomedov rather than taking the money fight with McGregor. Throughout his MMA career, Gaethje has endorsed various projects. Brands like Gains in Bulk ONX Sports have recently joined hands with him. Gaethje has also started his apparel brand, Violent One. Gaethje is a charitable person too. In 2019, he paid off the entire lunch debt of students from the West Early College. West Early College released the following statement thanking Gaethje. His estimated net worth is around $2 million as of late 2021. Number 12. His dream was fighting and winning against Khabib. After becoming the interim lightweight champion, he was put on a path straight to a match with actual lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. This fight will likely happen sometime in the fall if circumstances allow it. Justin said that if he fights Khabib, nothing will happen on the cage. We will fight in the center of the octagon. As much as he's going to want to fight on the edge of the octagon, we're going to fight in the center. At least that he had in his mind for his fight, but Khabib thought differently about it, submitting him at the edge of the octagon. I guess you don't really have a choice when fighting Khabib. Number 11. His insane fight style. In his early career in MMA, including his first few fights at the UFC, he was called the Homer Simpson of MMA. This was about his style of walking forward, taking shots from his opponent to land one big one. The style ended up biting him in the end as he was stopped by Eddie Alvarez and Dustin Poirier in 2 consecutive bouts. After his 2 consecutive losses, Gaethje realized that he needed to make a change to his style if he wanted to be successful in the sport of MMA. He became more patient and calculating, waiting for his opponent to make mistakes. This is what led him to his current 4-fight win streak, including the win over Tony Ferguson that won him the interim lightweight title. Number 10. He's nearly blind. A large part of his fighting style has been influenced due to his bad vision. He said, "I used to be blind. I had horrible vision. I was 20/60 in one eye and 2200 in another eye. And I was far-sighted in one eye and nearsighted in another eye." In 2016, he underwent a photorefractive keratectomy to correct his vision. Number 9. He has a very interesting side job. When he was 18, he took on a summer job working in Morenci mine. He talked about the experience with Brett Okamoto, saying, "I worked 7 days a week, 12 hours every day. I did it for 3 months straight and took 1 sick day because I had to sleep. I did 96 hours 1 week. After leaving for university, his co-workers told him, 'You'll be right back. You ain't gonna make it in college. You'll be right back here.'" Number 8. He has mixed up ancestry. His mother was an administrator in a post office and is the daughter of Mexicans, while his father was a minor son of Germans. Therefore, he comes from families in Mexico and Germany. While he doesn't have physical features that show much of both sides, his style inside the cage and his movements thereof make him a huge fighter. Number 7. His numbers are crazy. In his career in UFC, Justin averages 8.57 significant hits per minute, receives an average of 10.23 hits per minute, and also has a scoring effectiveness of 55%. Remember that Gaethje has a fighting history that he's not yet used offensively in the highest mixed martial arts company, but that serves him to have one of the best defensive percentages against the highest takedown in the company, 80%. Number 6. His UFC debut was interesting. The highlight came to MMA's top company undefeated with a 17-0 record, and his debut on July 7, 2017, he knocked out the experienced Michael Johnson with a spectacular knee. In December, Eddie Alvarez put an end to Gaethje's undefeated streak by knocking him out. These two bouts of Justin are considered among the best 10 of 2017 of UFC. His return to the octagon was in April 2018, where he lost to Dustin Poirier by knockout in the 4th round. Gaethje wanted to turn the page quickly, and he did it in August when he knocked out James Vick. Later, he destroyed Tony Ferguson. Number 5. He is smarter than he looks. During his time at the University of Northern Colorado, Gaethje was not solely focused on wrestling and his future MMA career. He also managed to complete his bachelor's degree in human services. Gaethje has previously stated he intends to do social work with at-risk youth. Number 4. He has something special in his genes. Gaethje's tenacious, never-back-down attitude can be traced back to his blue-collar Arizona upbringing. His father was a copper miner, as were both of his grandfathers. Gaethje, who has a twin brother, Marcus John, who is also a miner. The Gaethjes are a close-knit family. His parents recently celebrated 33 years of marriage. Gaethje's Twitter profile picture is a shot of him posing beside his proud mother, the World Series of Fighting lightweight strap draped over one of her shoulders. Number 3. He was successful before MMA. While Gaethje is best known for his knockout abilities in MMA, he started out as a wrestler. He took up the sport at age 4 and went on to become a 2-time state champion at Safford High School in Safford, Arizona. Gaethje later competed at the University of Northern Colorado, where he placed 7th nationally as a 157-pound junior and earned All-America honors. It was during this time that he worked out with a number of mixed martial artists, most notably former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion George St. Pierre. Number 2. He was impressive as a rookie already. Gaethje exploded onto the professional MMA scene with a slam knockout of Kevin Croom in 2011. However, the highlight had prepared for his debut by compiling a pristine 7-0 record as an amateur. 6 of these wins resulted in finishes, 3 of them inside the first round. Gaethje showed a penchant for the armbar in those early days, utilizing the maneuver in 2 of his first 4 wins. Number 1. He got suspended? Gaethje, on March 12, 2016, retained the World Series of Fighting lightweight title with a first-round leg kick TKO of Brian Foster at WSOF 29 inside the Bank of Colorado Arena in Greeley, Colorado. Following the stoppage, a jubilant Gaethje performed a celebratory backflip off the top of the cage. The stunt was not to the liking of the Colorado State Boxing Commission, which, in a surprising turn, suspended Gaethje indefinitely for unsportsmanlike conduct. The suspension was lifted the next day. So, luckily, he did not get suspended for his insane fight with Chandler last week. Do you think we see him taking the lightweight belt in 2022? Let us know in the comments and make sure to click the video you see on screen now to keep watching.